Hi guys, welcome back to Retired for Life. Well, I went down to Arts, but they are getting ready for hunting season, so I'm going to avoid that area for a little bit. So I'm back to work on the sawmill. I'm very close to my first 5 hours on this motor, which means it's time for an oil change. So to get things warmed up and to finish off my 5 hours, I've put this log on, and it's actually a little bit too big for the sawmill at the one end. So I've been doing some trimming and whatnot with my chainsaw and that kind of thing in order to take some cuts off of it. But we're getting there, and it's a short log. It's quite short, but a good size. So I should get a decent number of 8-inch wide boards out of it. So we'll keep whittling away at it. So we're making progress, and with my leftovers I cut this up into more sticks for stacking my lumber. So I've got a pretty good pile of them now, but it does take an awful lot. You think you can get away with a couple of 5-gallon pails full, which I had, and you run out really fast. So I'm getting a pretty good supply of them now. The sawmill has now had its oil changed, and it's ripping ready to go. It's been doing really well. I've been very pleased with it. So the next thing to do for the rest of the day today is clean up, put things away, and then it's miller time. So you remember that little pile of poplar I had in here at that end of my drying tent? Well, I've kind of redistributed stuff a little bit, and I've had the saw running pretty steady. So we've got the poplar here that's going to be used for the roof of the sunroom, and these stacks here and here are all pine, 8-inch wide pine for the board and batten siding. So I'm hoping to be ready to do that in the spring of next year. For the sunroom, I've been cutting some 2x6s for the floor joists. And I have a little project inside the house where I've got to put some drywall up in what is currently a storage room, and we're going to turn it into an exercise room. So I've been cutting these 2x4s for that. And of course I'm going to need something to stack all this stuff in. So I've got these monster 5x5s here that I'm going to use to build racks to stack the dry lumber in. And then I have a bunch of random kind of 2x2s and stuff like that that I'm going to use for building trellises and that sort of thing. So that's it for right now. That's all the lumber or all the logs that I have. Now I am going to go down and see Art in a couple of days, but not tomorrow, because tomorrow is a day that I go pick up something kind of crazy. I can't believe that we're doing this. It's not spur of the moment, but oh my goodness, I'm a little worried about it. But it was such a deal, we couldn't resist. So tomorrow morning, we jump in the Jeep and head out. Oh yes, the CRV is now replaced with a Jeep Grand Cherokee. We've got that to give us a little bit more pulling power and be a little bit better in the winter. The Honda CRV did us really, really well, but once I start moving things around, it's just not got the balls to do the job. So the new Jeep, or 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is in really nice shape, has got quite a bit of pulling power. So I'm actually probably going to recondition this trailer, put it back into service. It's got a 5,000 pound axle on it with brakes and everything. So it'll be worth salvaging. And tomorrow we'll head out and I'll show you what it is we've done. I don't know. I hope this doesn't sneak back and bite us. But anyway, we'll check it out tomorrow. Okay guys, it's Sunday morning and looks like a beautiful day out here today. Just right for doing something crazy. So let's jump in the Jeep and go do it.
You got about another 4 inches back. Whoa!
That's crazy. We'll see how we do with this. Well, here we are home with our new adventure toy. So the reason we bought the Jeep was because we did want something that's got some towing capacity, but we did not expect to end up with a trailer so quickly. This was well this was not exactly spur of the moment. We've been planning for a trailer, we've been doing our research, but we have not looked at very many of them, and this one just came along. We actually drove by it coming home one day, and it was actually priced a little bit out of what we were looking to spend. So Sarah was talking with the owner and said to him that, you know, we appreciated his time in showing us the camper and that kind of thing, but it was a little bit out of our price range, so we're not going to ask him to come down that much. And we told him what we were looking to spend, and we thanked him for his time and went on our way. A day later, he called us and said, look, it's going to go to a good home with you guys. I'm going to take your offer. So, it does need a little bit of work. It's a 2006, so it's going to be a project, but it's going to be a fun project. And it's not going to go anywhere this year. We're going to, it's just temporarily parked here right now while we kind of sort out what's inside of it. And then next year, yeah, we're going camping in an RV. It should be fun. So let's have a quick look at the inside, just the way it is right now. So it's got a screen door, which I didn't initially think it did. I'm quite pleased about that. And being as old as it is, it's still in pretty good shape. It's got an air conditioner, got a microwave and stove and oven. Everything looks in very good shape, and I'm quite pleased with the fridge. I know it may sound a little odd, but I was hoping we would get something that had a decent sized fridge in it, like separate freezer, and this has all of that. So next step is renovation time. It's got everything and more. So all we're going to do today is fold the bunks down and kind of go through the storage capacity that it has and see what is with it, because we're not sure of everything that's there. Oh, and look, there's the manuals. That's a good thing. All right, so we'll keep you updated as to how we do with this. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the trails the next time.